Wait, on Hollywood?
on Volskaya.
No, Volskaya.
Oh, Volskaya. Oh, okay.
Is the dive you're gonna teach us the one where it's all centered around that center building?
On like objective base, and then the two buildings from left and right. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
it's dive versus brawl?
Yeah. So dive is better, but it's harder to
Let's do
learn.
dive. Oh.
Brawl is easier, but it's also high potential of losing very soon.
Yeah, I feel like we always lose on brawl anyway, so.
Would we play dive for both points on defense, or just first?
That's a good question. I guess to me, I would stick to dive on both points on defense.
I'm curious to learn it.
But mid division wants the little handicap, and they want to swap to brawl on second point.
I would like to learn the dive.
So it's like I'm teaching the same material. It's just do you want the harder one or the easier one? You don't need to flex and be like, oh, we want to do better. If we can't do it, there's no point in doing it.
It's kind of hard to say.
I personally do not care because D.Va's going to be off tank no matter what comp we go on this map, I feel.
I want to learn the harder one, but not because it's harder, because it's statistically just better.
Okay. There is a chance we're gonna do Hammond Winston or Hammond D.Va. But due to Sekka's limitation, we might not be able to do it. I will tell you why it brings more value later. Alright, then let's do defense first.
Also, Brian, I just saw that post between you and Jonathan.
Yeah.
That hurts my soul.
Do you need all 6 in there?
Damn it. See, this is why I need Nathan here. Okay. Yeah, let's just put you on spectate so you can record. Sekka, let's put you on Winston first. Alright. Because, okay. This question is more mainly for the DPS and the tank. This has nothing to do with the support right now, so I only want to hear tank and DPS to have a response. Do you guys want to play for picks? Play a little bit more passive aggressive, or do you guys want to play like super fast paced aggro? It has a good and bad downside to it, so it doesn't matter.
Say what the good and bads are for each one?
Okay, well then I will type it out. Let's see. So tank line would be this, obviously. And DPS would be.
They accepted the screenshots for low back, so we can stay in plat without him having to swap accounts.
Okay. So basically double sniper, and then healer is literally only this 2 options. There's no second option.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the picks one or the?
This is the pick and play slow. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no aggression. If you want aggression, then it will look more like this. Hold up. So okay, so tank is the same. So tank, the same, and then DPS would be more like this. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, based on the DPS alone, I think the aggressive version will be our best bet.
Okay.
Just because we have a Genji specialist and we have a Doomfist specialist.
And a Pharah. And a Tracer.
Yeah, but the Pharah / Tracer isn't here.
Okay.
Well, No,
No, I know, but I'm
Oh,
saying the DPS, like the comfort picks. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we also want to consider there's hero bans, right?
Yes.
Because this week we already know, so there's already no Widow, so perfect. Now here's the next question for the DPS.
Oh no, that means
Do
Echo.
you want Genji slash Tracer, or do you want Pharah slash Doomfist?
Farah slash what?
Doom.
Pharah
Uh,
slash Doom, or Genji slash Tracer?
I would prefer the Farah slash Doom. I don't know
Okay.
about others.
Or do you prefer Genji slash Doom?
I'm fine with both.
There's no
I don't-
both. You can
I
only
like-
pick one.
I'm fine with either. Like
I like the Genji slash Doom. I feel like they're gonna
What do you guys usually play on Volskaya defense?
brawl.
No, like
Yeah.
character-wise, right?
DPS.
So, well, Junkrat is not an option here, so
I
no
know.
Junkrat.
But like that's why I'm saying like I don't mind doing the Doom.
Okay. Do you know how to play Doom on Volskaya defense?
I guess to some
Have you
extent.
ever played Doom on defense on Volskaya?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll go with Doom. Alright, so Doom. And then Sun, bro, I'm guessing you're gonna choose Genji, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if Nathan is here, goes Genji or Pharah or Tracer. I guess this is probably his strongest right now,
Mm-hmm.
because he is good on all three. Putting him in for Volskaya would be another better decision. Okay, then we are set. Let me go Mercy. Alright. So go to first point. I might consider Hammond for this, not the Diva, if we're not running double sniper. So let's just say Winston, Hammond, which is also good because then now.
Sorry for doing like Farah. For sure, Farah.
Okay, so this composition is how do you say it? The Hammond and Winston is for peeling. And who are they peeling for? They're peeling for the support. DPS plays more together. Right?
Okay.
So it will look like this. DPS two DPS together majority of the time. 2 tanks, 2 support, mostly together. So equals 4 to the 2 composition.
Okay.
Okay, so this is not really pathing, right? Because we're on defense, we're just defending. So it's more like setup, positioning, and reset rotation. So we usually want to set up here, up there, as the tanks.
Oh, as the tanks. Okay.
So again, like, Diva is viable. I just thought it would be easier because if 7 goes and grab the health packs, like even going all the way back, I'm not gonna walk all the way there, but
I know, make it by
right
coast.
there.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that's not a lot of time. Like that's good.
Not on
for
Hammond,
still-
no. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is downside and good side, and you can spin on that, and that it's also considered contested.
Wait, where did you shoot first? I'm turning my camera. Oh, on light. Okay, on lamppost.
Yeah.
You can also hook this.
Yeah, now you have to.
Oh, you can. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Hammond is spinning and calling for slam, Winston doesn't have to card commit jump down. Like Winston can just tickle them from above, right? And then drop down, put a bubble, and then just jump back up and tickle them again. Right.
Okay.
So if they're not behind us, all 6 of them is on point, then you can jump where you were. If there's people behind us, then you might want to jump to over there. Yeah, right there. So it's more like common sense. Alright, so that's our positioning. So the Ana would be here the whole time. Right. So I'm gonna go down every single character first, so then we know our rotation. So if they're coming from that direction, then Ana obviously stays up here. Once a while, she will have to drop down, get Mega line of sight. If they're hard diving her, if they're running Brawl, she just has to rotate. As long as they're not running a sniper. But I mean, everything
Okay.
we're talking about right now is this week. So to be honest, it's just Ashe and Hanzo. There's not really the Widow threat. Right.
Yep.
And then the Doom and Genji. So if it's the Doom, you're gonna play more in between. So Doom plays more in between. What does that mean? Cool. Playing with 2 of your dive tanks. Right?
Okay.
And
Where?
then
I have a question. So Winston kind of sets up here. Where's the Hammond set up?
the Hammond's gonna go scout in the beginning to see what they have.
Okay.
And then here, I'll just do the whole thing. It might be a little bit slow because I'm on Mercy, right? And then he's gonna roll all the way over here. The reason why the Hammond rolls here is because Hammond can hear if they're trying to sim telly or whatever,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
right? And then still meet up with us or follow up. So that's why it's better for the Hammond to do all of that.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, are we good? Is that your only
Yeah.
question?
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know because like you say, oh, I have to play in between them. I just want to know where they are.
Okay, so Genji could probably just spam his stars from here. I would not use dash to get to Ana or Mercy. I would just, wall climb from over here. Right, just try not to save any of your... I'll just write it down. Save your dive or escape abilities. Yeah. Right, and then me on Mercy, I mean, it's my job already. I know what to do, but I need you guys to know what I'm going to be doing. So, 1, 2, 3. I call it the triangle. That's all
Where's
I'm flying to. Wait, look. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Right. So, can we put the Ana right there? Okay. And then can we put a DPS right there? Yeah. Right. So I have my cooldown is like very quick.
It's like 2 seconds, isn't it? 1.
Yeah. It's like 2 seconds. So I will always have an escape. I'm not too worried about myself. You guys just have to go into your position station.
So, if they go point, and Hammer drops point, then is Genji gonna hold top right until like something's available to dash, or?
Yes. So we only go. So Genji only goes for the dash kills if they're low, so he can get the reset dash.
Yeah. I was just
So-
wondering because if I drop point, then you don't have your third point of the triangle. So I was assuming that
Yeah,
Genji would be there.
That's fine. So therefore, Doom, Hammond, Winston plays together. Ana, Genji, Mercy plays together. So we split from composition of 4 and 2 to 3 and
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So our position, our whole thing we've been learning for the entire month still doesn't change. Right. 4
Yep.
and 2, 3 and 3, and then when we reset, it goes back to 4 and 2 again.
Okay.
Now the question comes to what if they have a lot of ult? We might want to discuss how we want to do it.
Wait,
Usually, what?
before we get to that, like, can you talk more about like my role? Like, yeah, so the Genji kind of rotates in between these two high grounds. So I don't know. Like, when do I go in? Like,
When do you go in? You're gonna go in when Hammond
With the Hammond?
and maybe Winston goes in together because they can sustain with the CC. They could bait out the CC.
okay, so I
Right,
guess
then you
like it's their job to bait out the CC and my job to finish and confirm kills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you guys fight, I need you guys to make sure it's like rounding the fishes into the middle, right? Imagine they're all the fishes. This is the ocean. You want to round the fishes in the middle. You don't want to chase the fish out of the net.
You kind of want to
Reason
push
why
him
is-
into that room, right? So we can get
Yeah.
punches.
Well, not punches, the anti. Don't forget,
Oh,
he
yeah.
brings value. He
Anti,
brings
and then
value.
also a Tesla cannon into that room.
Yes.
They can't go anywhere.
Yeah. So we could call this the rounding the fish into the net.
That's the corral. We're gonna put the cows in the pen, and we're gonna slaughter them.
Okay, so we want them to go into here.
So right, look, here is fine. Here is like okay, but you don't want to go in there too much because you're gonna lose line of sight. You won't get pocketed
Okay.
unless Anna can rotate to where I am right now.
Oh, okay.
Everything is about rotation. So if we plan to, you know, bait them all in there, then she. Has
So
to
if they pass left side of point from the way we're looking, then Anna rotate pretty much automatically.
right, because I didn't increase any of the speed, so it's the same speed, right? So look, so when I'm moving up the stairs, look at the Anna. The Anna's already rotating. By the time I'm up there, it doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we can get some poke because Anna and Genji can throw. Right? So it forces them. If they play here, it's like, they're still wasting a lot of time. If they jump down, it's like, then even better. This is what we're going for.
Yeah. We
So
didn't
it's
even
just
have
a
to
rotation.
herd them into the pen. They went there for us.
Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the biggest question. What if they do have a sniper? Sniper such as Widow or Ashe. I'm not going to say Hanzo. Maybe
Winston.
they're like right here, you know? Right,
Genji.
right here.
Yeah.
It all comes down to who's going to go contest. Yes, Seven has the right idea. It's either the Genji or the Winston.
Okay.
Who do you guys want?
I mean, yeah,
I think Genji is like
I'd prefer our Genji to do it.
Yeah, because if Winston wastes his leap over to contest him, like he's
Yeah.
stuck there for 6 seconds, right? Like.
And he breaks line of sight with me. Like,
Yeah. Okay, then that means he needs to make sure he saves both of his ability if he's gonna duel a character that can one-shot him. Because I know people's mind says, well, Genji does counter Widow. Yes. Only if Genji has bolt of visibility. Then it's the other way around. Okay.
Yep.
I guess is it situational really, Brian? Like so if or like say Widow or Hanzo's holding window, then Genji goes. But if they're like gonna try to hold low ground, then can Winston just walk to him?
Yeah, then Winston can walk to him. That's the
And then
one thing
leap
I
out.
need Sekka to understand. Yeah, because Sekka sometimes likes to use his
Leap to engage.
ability. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like
So-
so if you don't have to jump to get to them, or Winston could just contest by walking over there and forcing them out because they'll use their grapple or something to escape.
Okay, so I will write this down, right?
Okay.
Out of position equals you are allowed to use any of your dive ability. So I give permission to that. That's number one. Characters that are antied and low, not full health, equals you are also allowed to use your dive ability.
Okay.
Those are the only two reasons you can use it. Or if you don't see that reason, you should not be doing it. I don't care if they're one, because just because they're one doesn't mean they're not ready to peel for that and pocket that instantly.
Mhm.
Right? Because I know you see one. I'm not doubting you. It's just they're not that dumb either. They're gonna hurry and heal up the one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we leave this point, could I get somebody to go to the spawn door real quick? Just whenever you're done explaining.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done explaining. I'll go to this one.
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Tell me
here.
where this lands.
Right on
Statue.
top of the statue.
The high ground statue.
Okay, hold on. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
You can go on. I'll figure it out later.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's mechanical
That's what
roll
sick
out.
I can hit it. I just need to find the position for it.
Wouldn't you rather save it? Like, are you trying to hit it on
It'll be
spawn
back.
door, or are you gonna try to
Yeah,
hit it
I'll
on
throw it
choke?
before they even walk out of spawn. So by the time they get to choke, I'll have it again. That's the whole point of those nades. Is the cooldown is like a 10-second cooldown or something, and it takes 5 seconds for it to hit, and it should hit the moment they walk out the door. So it'll be 5 seconds on cooldown, and then by the time they get to choke, it'll be back.
Are we done with point A then?
Yeah, but let me just write this down so you guys understand. So we playing for Nano Blade, obviously. If we don't have that, then we can also Nano Winston, Nano Doom. So that's already
Okay.
three options. Okay.
Okay.
I don't care how you want to use Meteor. So you are
Yep.
free to use it. I will not control you. We
Yep.
only use Valk to escape or build ult if we accidentally use too many ults. I mean, that's my part, but I just, everyone should know what I'm gonna do. Then we have the Hammond. Mines equals only for stall, never for kills.
Okay.
Primal only if in danger, but if not in danger, we use for stall. So what
Okay.
does that mean? That means we pretty much have two things that goes for kills, but one has more flexibility, and then we have two that's more defensively, and then the last is more between stalling or just also defensively, because we're not running any Zen, Lucio Bapso, so we got to be more careful how we use our ult. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunbro, tell me
now.
where this nade hits.
So
Also,
Brian,
Just right at the spawn.
Okay, cool.
when we see someone is like anti and low, do both the DPS engage on them?
all of you should engage on that.
Okay.
You need to give up whatever you're doing. I don't care if they're out of position. I need the one that's antied, because they can't save the antied. They can save the out of position.
Okay.
Next,
So
biggest.
the engage would probably be like Anna calls out anti. Never.
Yes. So pay attention to when he calls out nade. I mean, I'll yell it out. So pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, 7. What?
I was gonna say biggest question. Who's target color actually? Since you're gonna play Hammond Winston, are we gonna let Winston be main tank, stay target color? I know it's a dive, so we're all should be communicating, like constantly talking. But who's the final say target color in this comp? So there's no confusion.
7's gonna have to, because he controls slams.
Okay.
And he can last longer. So, okay, I'm gonna write Winston needs to play more like an off tank. Hammond plays more like main tank equals target call. If 7 dies, Seka takes over target call. So congrats, Seka, you don't get to talk. But if he dies, you better be talking.
Got it.
Well, I mean, it's dive, so we should all be communicating what we're seeing, but it's just
Yeah.
final say is going to be if I call slam, that's where we're going.
Yep.
Also, when we play dive, I don't want to hear I think it's winnable. It's either it's winnable or not winnable. Okay?
Okay.
7, would you spectate me for like 2 seconds real quick?
Hold
First
on.
person.
Alright. I'll wait.
Alright,
Tell me when.
I'm
Alright.
in. Yeah.
Small circle, bottom left-hand corner, goes directly on the line. That hits spawn. 5 seconds. Thank you.
Yep.
It's a little bit to the right, but yeah.
I moved, but that's where I want the placement of the crosshairs.
Okay. Are we good?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Let's say we got rolled, or it was a good hold. We're committing to dive because you guys chose dive. There will be a little swap. I mean, we can call for, Tracer or Pharah. I'll even throw in Sombra because we finally have a Sombra player. Widow, if Widow's not banned. Those will only be the only characters I will allow. If I see the chance, like it's okay for us to do it, and I call for brawl, then it's okay. Then we could go. Then we can go Ryan Zarya, you know, and then Junk and the regular stuff. But the chance of that is kind of low unless I see the chance for it. So it becomes very situational. Okay, so how do we want to position? I want both of our tanks to be more over here. I want, again, the Hammond calls for, you know, the swing, slam, or swing, slam, or even this thing, swing, slam. I usually like to spin on this, because I could see what they're doing and which direction they're coming from as Hammond. So when he calls for pathing and slamming, you go in as Winston, and then you go in as Doom, or you go in as Genji.
Okay. Where would the Doom and Genji be positioned?
Probably I might swap off the Genji for the Pharah or Tracer, but if you're just talking about Doomfist, or you know, if we go Brawl and Junkrat, you would stay right here.
Okay.
If you could figure out the momentum from 125 from that curve.
There's a good place like right here.
Yeah, I know that one too. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
make sure you set up whichever way you want to do it. I don't care.
Okay. Because like from there I can reach any part of the point. So.
Okay. You could do that for that one, but if you know they have ult, you should come to this one.
I should come through.
Where I am on Mercy.
Oh.
You should just be more over here, because you see where Winston's at originally, right there. If it gets dicey and they're low, their next rotation is gonna be over here.
Okay.
Because we could still, being up here, like right here, is still contesting, because their shape is bigger.
Okay.
Only for tanks. Only for tanks.
Oh,
Right, so,
okay.
Yeah, only for tanks. So then we reverse dive, right? Because look, from my perspective, if they're on point, then we can tickle them from above. We just shoot them.
Yep. All right.
All right.
It's just I'm not sure how practical it is to be up here because obviously I have to waste like uppercut to get here, and it's kind of wide in the open.
Ah, that's because that one is more teamwork reliant. You're not trying to get out. You're gonna full commit when your team needs help. Where Seka is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying it's gonna be easy for them to if they go through like choke.
Yeah, that's fine. So Ana, you're gonna be more over there. If they have snipers, then you want to be over here.
Because like I can even go here, I can even hide here, and I can still like I don't know, go in.
Just
Okay,
make
so
sure
here's
you
my
don't frag
biggest
too hard.
question.
Yes.
Make sure I don't what?
You don't frag too hard.
I understand this positioning. That's why I was standing here. I can see literally everyone's setup point. Even if he goes, like our Doomfist goes right side, I can see him. This, though, I cannot see my tanks. I cannot bail them out. So how do you want me to play this? Like up here on this platform, or?
So you're gonna, when you rotate here, you just have to pocket our DPS. I will keep the Winston alive.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter if Seven decides to go to D.Va, because it's also a very good D.Va map, or he continues staying as Hammond. He can go grab Mega, right there, even under us.
Yeah.
Therefore, we only have to worry about the Winston, which is me.
Okay.
That's my job.
All right.
It's harder to hit me on Mercy, but it's easier to hit you on Ana as a Widow, right? As a sniper.
Yeah.
So you hiding over there, you can't see them, they can't see you. It's still a win-win for us.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Are we good?
Yee.
Yeah.
Alright, just be ready. I will call out more of the DPS swaps. Everything else, we're not really gonna make a call.
Okay.
Alright.
And then lastly, I'm gonna write DPS is the stars to pop off and get kills. Tanks makes space and peel for support.
So, defense on here, on point 2. Like, what's our do not cross line?
Do not cross line for dive.
Yeah, what?
Never go out here unless you're brawl. Never go out here.
Okay. So we're gonna wait for them to come through choke, then dive. Cut them in half.
Here, I'll be even more descriptive. If we know they don't have any ult, we're on point ult tracking, then we cannot pass over here.
Okay.
If they have more than
Ult economy.
3 ults, I'll say 3, then we should not push past this white line right here.
Yep. See it.
Okay. Also, I need you guys to make sure, especially the tanks, just because I sat here does not mean you stand here and beat a bot. You need to rotate here and shoot them. You have a gun, you have a lightning cannon, whatever. Like, just do all that.
So the only time we need to be on that bridge over there is basically like if they're on point.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure Hammond will be spinning on point trying to boop them into like Tesla cannon and
So
if we're
there
playing that.
is a high chance we swapping Genji to Pharah if they don't have his scan, or Tracer Sombra. I really like the Sombra is because they can't cancel you as easily, right? So if I'm here on Sombra, if they go point and my tank goes down and contest, I could get a free hack and shoot them.
Yeah.
And it really just doesn't, you know, do much. And then I usually would leave my translocator around here. I would always hack this mini.
How about this
So
other
that I
mini? Oh, I guess that mini's better.
That
No,
works
because
for
I
me.
need her to cloak back up and then get healed by Ana, which is only one shot. One mini with one shot, she's good to go again, and then she hacks high ground.
Yep.
Alright, so I really don't need the Sombra to go all the way here, hide, and then be like, okay, I'm hacking them from behind, because we're not engaging until they're touching point.
Yeah. Just gonna play patient and then
Yes.
Yeah.
Tracer's also a good one if we don't want to do Sombra, because Tracer can blink back and forth on the other side. And then Tracer can grab the megas, so...
So
again,
if
we're
we go
using
Sombra,
Tracers.
do we hack Mega? Bottom right?
Yes.
I mean, if
right?
we're playing
so you
Sombra
wanna
Hammond,
control-
like, yeah.
Yeah, control that one first, and then try to control the second one over there, because our Hammond might use that one over there. Right, and then your last one should be worried about the mini. You don't have to keep hacking them like just non-stop.
Just in
once a
between fights,
while-
basically.
Yeah, just like maybe if we're staggering them or they're still just full regrouping, yeah, go do all of that. You don't need to wait and do nothing. Okay. Also, Bray, your other job is to watch that side.
For TP?
Yes, so like...
Or
Sim,
flankers.
Reaper.
So wait,
John,
if they have a sim, should I be set up over here? Because I can't see TP from over there.
You don't need a CTP, you can hear it. You should be able to
Yeah,
hear
that's
it.
true.
And you can see. You still can see. You don't need to be all the way over here. I mean, if you're here by the time you rotate, then that definitely is your job.
Okay.
Right? Also, the reason why I like defense dive is because we're already on dive, and most of the character that can stall and one-shot abilities, so we can already stall 2 CP. We don't have to be like, alright, get off Reinhardt, get off Zarya, get off Junk. No, we have everything we need for this map.
Doesn't fuck our ult economy.
Yeah, and then Hammond always stalls and spin. I mean, at most we can go Mei. I'll give you that. Like, if you want to wall and freeze, we could do that. You can even build a bridge over here, and then jump on the other side. Yeah, so DPS has a lot of flexibility.
Okay.
What? Are we good?
Yep.
Yee. Oh, also, Brian, Mercy's banned this week, so what are you going to play instead of her?
I thought about that. Then I thought about what's that character called? Zenyatta or Baptiste. But then you're gonna have to let me do Ana.
That's fun.
Okay,
And
so
Zen's positioning would be where Ana positions, if we have to play that way?
yes.
Okay.
So I will hard pocket you, but you gotta not be a bot too, and do some crazy shit that I can't
I
get to you.
kill things.
And if you don't kill them and you get killed, then you're a thrower.
Yes.
So
I have to scramble hard as Zen though, which is fine because I got a circle I can run around it over here.
So if you want to do Zen second point, I think it would be a better idea than doing first point, because it's easier to contest you on Zen on first point. I think you should go Baptiste.
Oh yeah, for sure, because there's a lot of high grounds for him to take advantage of.
Yeah, because you can juke them. You can jump down and then jump back up, and then they all use their abilities to chase you. Because if you play Bap first point, I don't have to babysit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that makes sense. Plus, you know, Zen on this point, even if I do die, spawns right there, so.
Yes. Okay, is that it? Can I move on to attack?
Yee.
Alright. Swap. Attack. And we will still play for dive. I'm probably not gonna play Mercy. We're gonna have to do. It has to be between this or this.
I like the Moira Lucio for this first point, but that's just me.
It doesn't matter what they think. It only matters between you and me because we're the support. So you rather have more Lucio?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to be very vocal. If you're on speed, I need to know because I don't want to throw Dark Orb and you're on speed. They get no healing.
Alright, that's fine. So I'll just
you,
make sure to...
you also want to pay attention. If I say throwing Dark Orb, you better be on heal.
Yep. I got you. I'll just be vocal. I'll make sure to call out all of my swaps unless it's like constant, but...
Okay. Also, this actually counters Echo very hard this week because they don't have Mercy, so it doesn't matter if she's annoying. Also, the
You can
skybox
murder
on Volskaya is kind of low. Moira can reach her from pretty much ground
anywhere. Yeah.
level. Okay. So let's write it out. Lucio, Moira, tank.
Mm.
Uh,
You should have put attack in there first so it doesn't get jumbled up with everything else. But
oh, okay.
it's alright.
Attack. Lucio, Moira. There's a reason why we need the diva, so no Hammond. We don't
You're
need the Genji
throwing.
because we're not bringing the blade. This is probably the part I'm gonna need. This or.
If we have Diva, why not? Oh, I can see. Oh, what? No Sombra?
But
This
But
week
I-
it has to be Tracer, dude.
I know. So I know there's that issue. So we could also do this. This one is actually what Upper does. Tracer Sombra.
Tracer Sombra.
It's a very, very easy composition. Okay, let's just do Tracer Sombra, because you
Let's
guys always
do it.
want to do the harder one. So let's put Jason on Tracer, or Nathan on Tracer, and then Sombra is on Sombra.
Yep.
Sekka is not here. Okay, then. Eater. I guess I'll go Winston until he comes
69.
back.
Sekka's throwing.
Barely.
Okay, so pathing. No, I'm not gonna just jump up here. Just make sure you start from the right side because I don't want to take damage. Right, we're not running Reinhardt.
Mhm.
Play for a little bit, poke. Try to wait for our Sombra. So Sombra will go in. Be like, oh, they have blah 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 blah. I think first Sombra should. Okay, just pretend I'm cloaked. Sombra should take this. Just start calling what they're running, how they're positioned.
Alright.
And then you don't need to hack the mega. You just have to. You don't want to put the translocator on it because they'll see it. Just put it like right here, right? And then just come back, be ready in position, call whoever you're hacking, and then while he's all doing all of that, we're all here. I need the tracer to blink maybe once. Just shoot 1, 2, 1, 2, so they're kind of confused what you're just doing. You're just shooting. All right, so I'm on Winston.
I'm back.
I'm not making the call. I'm calling when I hear the hack. Also, you're supposed to be on Diva.
Diva. Okay.
Yeah, but I know you were AFK. Okay, Sombro, call anything, whatever you want to call. Just make a example.
I guess, what, hacking Lucio?
Hacking Lucio.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to teach you guys one thing.
Where?
When Sombra hacks healers, it does not mean we kill healers. We focus tanks because they can't get out or hard pocket the tanks. We need to understand that. Hacks
Okay.
does not just mean we focus the hack target.
Right.
We only focus hack target if it's a hacked DPS or hacked tanks. Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms of hack DPS versus hack tanks, one takes more.
You cut out what?
In terms of
what?
hack DPS or hack tanks, which one takes more priority?
I would hack the tank because he can farm EMP faster. So always hack tanks as priority.
Alright.
I mean, I can almost guarantee they're going to be running Ryan Zarya here, and they'll hold here.
Exactly. So it's not that hard. We're gonna roll them very
Yeah.
quick. Right. So then
Hack
he
Reinhardt.
calls. I mean, he already said Lucio. All right, Lucio. Okay, perfect.
That's good.
That means they can't kite back. So then just get the Reinhardt, or Zarya. Make sure we don't do this. Pay attention on tank. Please don't do that. You're throwing. I just need you to do this. Put down your bubble when you get to around 60 clip. You can reload. To rotate up here a little bit with your Diva. Right? Because you're forcing them, right? You're forcing them. Don't forget your Sombra and Tracers down there. You don't need to be on low ground. What is this starting to look like? This whole position.
It's like we're on defense
defense.
again.
Exactly. And then they're gonna come into this room, right? Or they're gonna come into this room. Doesn't matter. We can take our time. So all of the that's why I was trying to teach you guys defense first, so then you guys have a gist of what I'm going for. Right, so we're just doing all of this. Right, so the only difference is our healer. So our healer would most likely be right here.
And you're talking Moira, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Moira. I'll be here, and then Lucio, you're gonna play for Boops, and with your two tanks up here.
Okay.
Okay, this is the tricky part. Tracer plus Sombra must go for the same target.
Yeah.
Tracer chips down damage. Sombra sees the heat and goes for the final kill.
Okay. So I should probably be the one calling out who I'm going
Yes.
after.
Yes.
Alright.
But you want to pay attention, right? So I'll give you an example. See, you see where Sombro has the whole translocator around that area?
Yep.
And if you see like a target here, that's not reasonable.
Yeah.
He's all the way over there, right? But if you see maybe a target like here or here, okay, that's more reasonable.
That's like the old school like Sombra Tracer counter to quad DPS.
Exactly. Very disgusting composition.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so
then
we
it
have-
was like Sombra goes in for a hack on one of the DPS and the Tracer triple blinks, and then they clip the DPS together, right?
Yeah. But times has changed. Alright. Okay, so before we go to second point, let's talk about our ult. Obviously, EMP bomb. Right?
Right.
Yes.
Primal plus pulse. I don't care how you want to use it. It can even be for engaging as a sign we need to go in. Please don't use primal plus pulse at the same exact time. You don't want to boop them out of the pulse.
Okay.
Just throw.
And Cole is for making space. not for pocketing. Beat is our only defensive ults.
Alright.
Because we're on attack, we don't need that many defensive ult.
Yep.
Right, we just need time. Okay. Let me teach you guys the setup for this. Okay, so we come over here, and no, we are not gonna peek and be dumb about it and then do all this. That makes no sense. You're beating. We don't need to do that. That's very 2016. We want to play more professionally. So, what we want to do, I mean, as a diva, you just shoot them a few, make them think we're here. But then the rest of us is already on this elevator. Okay. And then diva would just use one booster to come back up here. We'll play slow, because while we're doing the whole elevator, our Sombra and Tracer would be setting up. So you would put the translocator there, down there, yeah. And then our Tracer would already be on a far left flank. I don't care if you want to be high ground or low ground, depends on you.
Okay.
We'll say here for now, Jason.
Yep.
You know how to get up here very fast, right, as Tracer?
The...
Yeah. You can also blink, so you're good.
Yeah.
Right? Sombra is already in position. Make sure when we're on Lucio, we need to have speed here, because our Sombra is gonna have to jump gap in the beginning, like right there. Yeah. Okay. But the two tanks are gonna be right here. So jump gap.
Okay.
They don't see you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Call out whatever. What is low? So we go for hack, right? So
Yeah.
reveal yourself. Hack.
Alright.
Just say a character.
hack.
I don't care.
Hacking Zarya.
Hacking Zarya. Okay, go in, Jason. DM. Bubbling. We gotta play on this side. Look where I am on Winston. Make sure we're on this side. Because our Moira is gonna be behind here.
Playing the Mega.
Yes. And I can heal you and I can bounce the healing above here. Up, down. I don't even need to use my spray. I could DPS with you guys. Alright, and then Lucio, you could do whatever you want.
Yay!
Just don't feed.
Feed!
To be honest, Lucio want to boop them to corners. Because if you boop them to corners, we can just throw a pulse bomb. We don't even need to stick them. It'll get like a triple kill. So always go for corners. Right here. Right there. Or, you know, even here. Yeah.
Did I boop them into you?
No, you don't need to boop them into... No, you boop them into the wall. Like,
No, I know. I'm saying, like, say they're all grouped right here on this side, and we're all, like, here doing our damage, so the Winston doesn't have to walk out. Can I just boop them into you?
no.
Okay.
I
Never
don't want
into
them
you.
be,
Gotcha.
I don't want them being on us. We're keeping them on that side.
Gotcha.
Hey, Brian, can I ever go all the way around here?
Yes,
Tracer?
I want. Okay, so I want Tracer to clear everything on high ground. I don't care if it's a Widow, Hanzo, Ana, Zen. I don't just go for the clear.
Okay.
Right, and then Sombra's gonna play with you too. So Sombra will rotate here, clip
Okay.
anything with you. So, what is this starting to look like? It looks like 4 on
Defense.
point. Yeah, it's also 2 chasing, clearing, high ground equals the right way to play 2 CP. So if we do this, you will never hear me say 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. You know, I hate doing that. 2 people, 3 people. Yeah, just don't do that. Alright, so let's say they all started spawning. Then I want Sombra come to point. And then I want Lucio and Tracer to push up. I want
To the
Lucio.
spawn door?
Yes.
Looking
I
for
want you
boops,
to.
I'm assuming?
Yes, for boops, and I want Tracer to go for the clip if he can't push the high resistance character. Therefore, 4 of us is still on point. There will only be one time I will call for Primal. But I'm not gonna... Okay, so watch. I'm not gonna have Winston go over here and look for Primal. No. Primal, we only do this. First, use a bubble, because I would like to have some shield. Boop. 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 Get them off point, and then we can type C9 afterwards. And please don't type C9 in Rose Cup. Just type in scrim. Okay. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, by the way, fun fact: a diva is still considered contesting over here.
Splitting that.
So you can,
Just splitting the like bridge there, catwalk or whatever.
yeah. In
Okay.
case there's like things coming out and you want to boot them back, but it's still contesting here. Right. Or if you want to be here, that's fine here. That's fine.
Wow,
too.
I did not know if this is a new change or what, but like Tracer can now blink up here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
they changed
when
it.
when you look up, you could teleport to spots with only 1 or 2 blinks.
Mm-hmm.
It was like in 2 patch notes ago, I think.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know like it was this high.
Oh.
You know, Temple Anubis defense, you could teleport. I mean, you could jump to the high ground with I think 1 or 2 blinks from far left.
Oh, okay.
If you look upward, yeah, you should test it out when you have time because you're gonna bring Tracer. Okay, how are we gonna use our ultimate? This is how we're gonna use it. So let's just pretend we all have our ult in the beginning. Can you guys come out?
Yep.
Boosters engaged.
All right. So D.Va is still doing the shooting thing. Nothing really changes. We're all in position. Can we make sure our Sombra jumps the gap?
Oh, fuck.
You didn't even jump.
Spacebar faulty as fuck.
Are we gonna have
Hold
an
on.
issue with jumping gap?
Hold on, I just slammed my fucking spacebar. Alright.
Nope.
Fuck!
He's still not jumping.
Stopping on me, dude.
You need a keyboard, my guy.
Hold on. Yeah, I need a new fucking keyboard, I guess. What the fuck?
Okay. This
Here, let me try
kind
this.
of
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, alright.
Wait, try without the speed boost.
Just
What?
jump right there on flat ground, see if it's working.
Take the speed boost off. Oh,
Hey,
There, fucking finally.
I thought that was preventing him from doing it. Oh
Okay.
no!
No,
I
it's his
just-
space bar.
Stand
It's
position.
my fucking spacebar.
Are we
Go in
standing
and-
position?
Yee.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No, I'm
Sucker,
there.
can
Now my
you
space-
stand down there? Okay. Alright, this is only if we have our ult economy, and we happen to have these ult, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, and then Bray would be like, "You guys ready? Yeah. Okay, you don't need an amp speed, just regular speed. You just call 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Point. When we're about to land, before I even put bubble and start dancing, we're gonna throw bomb from that doorway. Seka, can you throw it from window to point?
Oh,
Now
from
EMP,
window.
EMP. Yes, that's how we're gonna execute. Yes.
Alright.
Alright. But you want it from window, right?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Nope.
I trust Seven doing it. I'm just using it as a demonstration. So Seven, I mean, I already know Seven knows what I'm talking about. Just make sure we land above the circle. Alright, Seka,
Press
you
Q
Seka.
later, Seka.
Later?
Yes. That was better, but
Well, close enough, yeah. But
Yeah.
he's
Did-
gonna have to practice that on his free time. Okay, and then we're all in position, right? So how many ult did we just give up? We only gave up 2.
2.
Right, that's how we use EMP bomb. I don't want to see EMP bomb, like, for example, I don't want to see a D.Va ever throwing from main, and then we EMP like that. It's just way too obvious. People will avoid if they know what they're doing.
I'm out of here.
So see, look, Bray and I, and Seka and Winston, right, we'll be like, alright, go, Jason clips from left side. Right, so they're focusing us. They're already using a lot of their ability. It could even be their escape ability. And then we EMP bomb. So EMP,
Be right back. Apagando las luces.
yeah, and then bomb. Right, so we can catch more people. Are we good? Yes.
Yee.
Pretty simple. Yeah.
Yee.
All right. I think we're good. Okay, can we move on? I don't think I have.
Can I just use my pulse, whatever, or?
Yes. Everything I did not cover, you are free to use it on your own will, or if I see any ways of doing it, I'll tell you mid game.
Okay.
Seka, press Q when the timer is like when you hit your boosters and it's at like 0.5 seconds. Press Q. Now.
Nerf this. Apagando las luces.
Right there.
It'll catch most of them. No escape. Alright, you can clip that video for Volskaya.